Hey everybody, it's me in my mirror. I wanted to jump in with another beginner makeup tutorial for those of you who are young and new to makeup, or who are not so young and new to makeup. I want to demystify it and simplify it, because I mean, you go to Ulta or Sephora or even the drugstore, and it's just like, dang, what is all this stuff? Do I need all this stuff? And if so, which ones do I need? Do I need the more expensive ones? Do I need, it's really overwhelming, even for me, going into a makeup store. It's like a kid in a candy store. But I go into Sephora and just think all the money I could spend. Anyway, I also want to talk about how quick makeup can be. You don't have to make it take 30 minutes, because if you're doing that, you're trying too hard, and you shouldn't have to try that hard. So, with that in mind, I think the most important thing when it comes to choosing makeup is to go somewhere where they can help you. One of the countertops at a department store or Sephora or Ulta. They might not give you a full makeover, but they might give you a little makeover. And they will definitely recommend products for your skin and for your makeup. So I'm not going to talk about skincare, because everybody thinks they're supposed to start with Clinique. I don't know where that rumor started, but it's not true. I mean, that stuff is so expensive. The best thing you can do in your younger years is start taking care of your skin. That means gentle cleansing every morning and night, and a gentle moisturizer. That's really all you need. So, and a toner, depending on your skin. If you've got oily skin, you'll probably want some type of toner that can help you out with some of that oil. Or if you have acne, all these different, we're not going to talk about problems. We're just going to talk about basic, I can get ready in 5 minutes, and it doesn't have to be that hard. So, I'm going to start with 2 colors that I really like. These are from the Go-To Beauty palette, which I think, I don't know where it came from. It was a gift. And I'm going to use this beautiful blue. Where is it? I give it my finger. This beautiful blue, and then match it with this beige. So we're going to keep it neutral, but we're also going to add some color, because what's makeup without color? Okay, so your mom or whoever's helping you, pick up your foundation. They're the experts. I can't do it for you. There's even ways online where you can choose your color, and they do pretty good. So I'm going to take my foundation. I use Wet n Wild from the drugstore because it's inexpensive, and I believe in beauty at a bargain. Actually, I should rename my channel Beauty at a Bargain. So I mixed 2 different colors because I could never get the shade of this Wet n Wild that I love so much. It's the Photo, I don't know if they make it, Photo Focus Foundation. It's a dewy, and it's in color porcelain. Then I mix it with a little bit darker, but don't even do that. You should probably even start out with a B, what they call it, B&B, bread and breakfast. What do you call those things? It's like a tinted moisturizer. There, I got it out. Okay, so I put these back here, and I'm going to use this awesome new brush I got from Temu. That's 3 brushes in one. there goes my camera. I am still battling with the part I don't like about all this, which is advertising and electronics. Okay, so it has a sponge and a brush, and then it has a hidden brush inside. So I got a tip from another amazing, very famous makeup artist to just swirl and just pick up all the foundation and get it onto your brush, and then just start dabbing your cheeks, your nose, under your eyes. And you want to blend it down here, guys. Don't just stop right here. Definitely want to blend it. Sometimes I even use a little bit of water, just a couple of drops, to really, really blend that in. Now, I usually don't mess with my forehead because it's so dry that when I put makeup on it, it looks worse. Okay, let's see if we can get in here, boys and girls, and get a close-up. This is hard to do without contacts, you guys. I mean, really. So, blending is your best friend. You don't want to have that line. And really just blend. Just make it so it doesn't look like you're wearing a bunch of makeup. Let your radiant beauty shine through. Now, normally I could do this whole thing in like 5 minutes, but since I'm talking and it's hard to talk and do your makeup at the same time. I'm gonna hit some light for a second. So I can look over here, here. Okay, there. Now, if you have dry skin, do not use powder. That is my, oh, wrong button. That is my truth. I don't believe in it. But I would either use, I would use powder if I had normal or oily skin. So I'm using my Veroni Power Deluxe from Temu for just a couple bucks. And I'm just gonna take my finger, because growing up, I had the oiliest eyelids. No matter what I did, my eyeshadow creased. So I like to use eyeshadow on my lids. You don't have to. Play around with it. You know, when you've got a couple hours and you don't want to do your homework, sorry, Mom. Play around with makeup. See, does it work to put a concealer on your eyelids? Does that help your makeup look better? Or do you need a foundation? I'm not going to mess with eyelid primer foundations. It's just not necessary. We're keeping it simple. Okay, so that is all blended. Now, let's see, I have my water bottle propping up my tripod. It's high tech around here at my house. Okay, so back to those pretty colors I was gonna use. I'm gonna use my fingers. I know there's so many great brushes out there and you can use them, you'll be able to use them, but we're starting simple. So I'm gonna get that light blue on my finger and I'm gonna go into the inner corner of my eye and go about halfway across. Same thing on the other side, about halfway across. And then I'm gonna take my next finger, oops, not that finger, this finger. And I'm gonna go into this very neutral, medium shade, kind of a sandy brown. And I'm just gonna put a little bit because you can always add more, guys. It's hard to take it away, but you can always add more. Okay, and I'm just gonna gently tap. Guys, if you're gentle with your skin when you're young, you will have great skin when you're older. So I'm just blending this towards the inner corner of my eye, going up just a little bit, like so. Now I am going to use a brush because, ooh, not that brush. I do have this amazing thing, I can't find it right now, but it's right here. It is a magic eraser for your brushes. You don't have to get it wet or anything. You just swirl your brush around and suddenly all the color's gone. So I need to wash that thing. Anyway, I choose this brush because it is slanted, very, 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 very thin. But don't go out and spend a ton of money on brushes. Just start with the basics. And I'm putting that back in that beautiful aquamarine blue. And I'm just gonna gently lift my lower lid down a little bit to the waterline. To the waterline. And this will really brighten up your eyes. Voila. Simple coat of mascara. I haven't even reviewed this one yet. I need to do that. Now I focus, that's a nice glob, on the outside edges of my eyelashes to elongate your eyes and really open them up instead of going all the way across. You're just focusing on these outer lashes. And then you can do the same on the bottom. I don't have very many lower lashes, but if you want to do a little bit down there. Ugh. I'm starting to think this new mascara is the pits. The pits. So what I did was I bought this really cool tool for fixing things like that. But of course I can't find it because I wasn't anticipating needing it. But anyway, it's a neat little tool that cleans up little boo-boos like this. Little boo-boos. So anyway, get yourself a Q-tip and some micellar water. Or some saliva. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right, people. Can I just say that whatever I just put under my eyes works really well. So I'm gonna pop out the glowing exfoliator toner with niacinamide, peptides, and vitamin C. Put a little bit on a cotton round or an eye makeup remover and just clean that mess up. We're almost done. Hang in there. Now, cheeks. I am a big fan of dewy cheeks. So you probably have a bunch of blushes. I don't know what you have. But if you don't have a bunch of blushes, just pick a pink. I think pink looks best on younger girls, unless you're just a crazy autumn or summer looking undertone. But most people look good with pink. So what I do is I take one of my products. In this case, I'm going to use this hyaluronic serum. this is gonna give it just a real sheer. So I put that on there on either side, right around my cheekbone. And then I take a little on your finger probably is best. And I just gently swirl that puppy. And see how that's giving it just a real moist, glowy, fresh, young, all those things we want our skin to look without looking like you're wearing a bunch of that. And you can do the same thing with your lipstick. Don't wear a bunch of lipstick, guys. You know, the best thing to do, let me just tell you, this is my thought on the best thing to do. I know this is an adult show, but this is a little bottle of wine, so don't tell anybody. It's lip gloss, waterproof, in the shade of red. Now I know what you're thinking. No, I can't wear red, that's horrible. Just gonna take a few dots. Now this is very, very wet and very, very red, and it lasts a long time. I'm going to this is for school or meeting the girls for lunch or something. This isn't like date night makeup, but did I not make that clear? And now you're going to kiss, ooh, it's stuck. Kiss a cotton round, and then we're gonna just lip gloss it. So now you've created a stain that will fade throughout the day. So bring your lip gloss, your clear or your light pink lip gloss, so throughout the day you can just freshen it up without having to put on, you know, a whole new set of lipstick. A little bit of gloss, and that will last you all day through eating and drinking and kissing and whatever it is you guys do. I'm having a contest. If you will please subscribe and like, I will be drawing a name randomly at the end of April to win a Sephora gift card. And the only caveat, ooh, big word, I caught it. Caveat, big word. That threw me off. What was he saying? The only caveat is that you have to be subscribed in order to be chosen. So do that for me, please, and I'll see you next time. Love ya.